Hello, this is Stephen Branch with Configurable Management. Today I'm going to discuss and demonstrate our Decisions for SAP Solutions platform. Decisions for SAP Solutions is a zero-code, let me repeat that, a zero-code business decisioning platform that includes a business rules engine and workflow automation toolset. And it integrates out of the box with SAP from versions dating back to R3 all the way through S/4HANA. We utilize SAP's version 3 .NET connector to interface, and as such, all SAP authorization protocols are adhered to. Additionally, our SAP integration is simple enough to be utilized by business users and IT alike. Now for this demo, we'll look at a Material Master request. And it utilizes a small portion of our Material Master template, which is one of several templates that comes with Decisions for SAP Solutions. In this demo, you'll see a request for a new material, data collection for the new material by a few departments, and finally the creation of that new material in SAP. Now, in the interest of time, I'll demonstrate only a few of the Material Master views, but it'll be sufficient for you to get a good understanding of our SAP integration and what a process might look like. So let's get started with the new request. So I simply click a button to request a new material. Now here we will enter an external material number. We can support internal numbering as well. Now before we go any further, let's just jump over into SAP and make sure that this material does not exist. So we'll go to MM03 and we'll pop in this material number, and it does not exist, as you can see. So I've defaulted a plant and a sales org in this particular form. But notice drop downs. Let's talk about that. So these drop downs were actually when the form was rendered. We actually went live to SAP and brought these drop downs into the form, so they're extremely dynamic. So if I had a transport that went up to SAP 3 minutes ago and I opened up a form, that new unit of measure or whatever might be in a drop down would be available to me. Now we don't have to go live every time. We can talk about that in the event that you have an interest in looking further into this demonstration. Now I'm also going to show you product hierarchy. Now product hierarchy is actually a sub-dialog process. And so as I build out my product hierarchy, just like in SAP, it would concatenate the data and prepare it for SAP upload. And notice that it built out my product hierarchy for me. So I'll just enter a little bit more data here. We'll do a material group. And notice again, I can actually click on the drop down or I can type. Either way it works for me. And we can also have tabs. This is a demonstration of a tab. So I'll enter a little gross weight here and maybe now notice that I can select this type ahead, or I can just tab off the field and it will accept that data. So when I click submit, this is going to get routed to a sales team and an MRP team. Now I am going to handle both of those tasks just for the sake of time. So notice that I have an interactive dashboard here. Now this can be delivered via email. There's many different ways to do this, but for the sake of demonstration, we're going to show you just one scenario. So when I click on my task for create the MRP data, then it will render the MRP data. And this is taking a minute because it's actually going live to SAP to get all of the drop downs for the MRP views. We would likely not do it live every time. We might do it live every once a day or once a week or once a month, and all of that is configurable. So I'll select a purchasing group and an MRP group, and MRP type, I'll just select no planning. But notice we have tabs here as well. So once I submit this, now notice these tasks came in parallel. So I can have multiple people collecting data in parallel, in series, in a combination of those, depending on my business process. Now when I open the sales view, then obviously I'm going to have the sales data that I need to complete. Now if I try to submit this as is, I'm going to get an error message because distribution channel is required. And so once I've completed my data, then I can submit this. And in this demo, it's just going to pop up credentials. You could route, once you've collected all your data, route it to a center of excellence or a master data governance team or whatever your process requires. But someone with SAP credentials has to complete this process. So you'll notice that I got a message back that the material has been created. So let's just jump over to SAP and let's see, yes, now we have a material. And if I look in the environment, display changes, you can see that this was created by me at 13:53:57, which is the time of this demo on the date of this demo. Thank you for taking time to review this video that demonstrates one small aspect of what we're able to do with decisions for SAP solutions. For more comprehensive demonstration, you can email us at sales@cfg-mgt.com, or you can call me directly at 972-372-0742. Again, this is Stephen Branch with Configurable Management, and thank you for your time.